Welcome to the Aura Evolution Podcast, a sacred place for you to return home to your soul. I'm Helen Ep.4, founder of Helen Creates Beauty and the author of the Aura Color Wheel. This podcast is a sanctuary from soul discovery to soul mastery. Each week, we explore aura wisdom, spirit connection, and energy tools to help you embody your light and live your soul's purpose with clarity, joy, and fulfillment. Take a deep breath. Welcome home.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Aura Evolution Podcast. This is episode 4 of the Aura Evolution Podcast. Today, we're going to dive deep into everything about what a soul aura color means. Now, before that, if we met the first time, I want to introduce myself. I'm your host, Helen Ep.4. I'm the founder of Helen Creates Beauty and the author of the Aura Color Wheel. As a result of my work, my clients find and live their soul's purpose with clarity, joy, and fulfillment. My students and clients often like to call me the spiritual jack of all trades because I am a third generation feng shui master, certified crystal healer, angel channeler, aura reader, as well as Ayurveda practitioner, yoga and meditation teacher, and Vedic astrologer. Also, I'm also a passionate flamenco dancer and intuitive painter because I was born with the artist Soul Gift Archetype in the Aura Color Wheel system. So welcome to my soul. And this particular podcast is live every Monday at 10 a.m. Pacific time on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. And then if you want to catch the audio file on Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, and Spotify, every Tuesday, the audio will be there. So if you catch me live, you're welcome to say hi. Carrie Channel was commenting on YouTube saying that, wow, beautiful paintings. Thank you so much. Those are all my intuitive paintings, originals through my third eye vision when I'm meditating. I naturally have those behind me, creating paintings like that, very vibrant and colorful. So color is definitely my jam. And also I create custom crystal grid paintings like the one behind me. So it's like a koi pond with flower of life, crystal grid in the middle. And talking about that, so first of all, happy new moon in Capricorn portal. This particular portal really brings along a lot of magic. First of all, the Aura Color Wheel book, the book I published with Hay House, was literally sold out on Amazon. So it hit top 10 in the Amazon, both ESP and Chakra category in books. So that's a big news over the weekend, and Hay House is actually restocking them. I know some of you, because you all want to participate in the Feng Shui Crystal Grid workshop that's coming this Thursday. So exciting that we are going to create a crystal grid together, like the one behind me, So as long as you purchase my book and write a 5-star review on Amazon. Now I understand that because the book is literally sold out. So if you didn't, have a chance to write a review yet, I will give you the benefit of doubt, so you can still register and then write a review within a month after the workshop is done. Because the workshop is literally this month, this Thursday, January 22nd at 10 a.m. Pacific time. And if you have registered and you cannot participate live, there will be a recording sending to you. But the only way that you can register is by getting the book, because you will receive a personalized Feng Shui crystal grid and Gua number reading after you purchase the book as a bonus. And after that, you will understand your 4 lucky directions for love, abundance, spiritual growth, and health. So that way, when we create the Feng Shui crystal grids together, you can very intentionally hang it in a lucky direction to manifest your intention for 2026. Now, this particular portal during this new moon in Capricorn, which started yesterday, it's going to bring us for a period of time, between 7 to 10 days. That's why I intentionally have the New Year Feng Shui Crystal Grid workshop on this Thursday, because so that way we can harness this particular portal. There are 5 planets. I think Venus, Mars, Mercury, Saturn, and there is Jupiter. So all the great planets that's going to be aligned literally within 10 days of time frame along Capricorn. So right now it's actually the perfect time to set the foundation or strategic planning of what you want to manifest in 2026. So don't worry about like January 11. That's artificial human time. That's the Gregorian calendar, because February 17 is the lunar calendar new year. That's when we started to wake up. Right now, our body is still wintering. So it's the perfect time to set the intention. So I highly recommend you to join me at this workshop this Thursday. I just put a link in the chat box. You're welcome to just click it. And I will also have it in the caption for those of you who are listening to the audio version. So that way you can register for the workshop. It's totally free, only for people who have purchased the book, and also leave an Amazon review for the Aura Color Wheel book. Okay, so also you have 3 benefits after you purchase the Aura Color Wheel book. I don't know when this bonus benefit is going to expire, so please take advantage of it now. First, you get the personalized Feng Shui birth element and Gua number reading, so that way you know your lucky directions for love, spiritual growth, abundance, and health. And second, you get to join the Aura Color Wheel Circle. It's a private Facebook group. It's almost like a book club. Plus, some people already enroll in the Radiant Aura Activation course. So some of you are my students there. I will host live Q&A and spirit message readings in the group. Then we gather together. I will tune into the quantum field and see who are your spirit guides and what messages they have for you. So basically, after you purchase the book, you have me going along with you. You can ask me any questions in the book that in your soul evolution journey. And lastly, if you know my story, you know I had my Kundalini awakening spontaneously after 7 years of daily meditation practice. That's why I want to give the gift of meditation. So you will get $50 off of the Rainbow Aura Meditation Bundle. And in that bundle, there were 49 original solfeggio frequency music background meditation. So it's guided meditation to design for you to cultivate a daily spiritual practice like meditation. And those solfeggio frequency music alone, that's particular vibration, it's going to hit every single aura layer, so every chakras in your light body, to raise the vibrational level of all the 7 auras. That's why it's 49 of them, because 7 meditation per chakra. So literally you will have a guided meditation to do every day, and it's only 10 minutes a day. It's going to change your life. It changed mine, at least. So also wanted to mention that last week, Amy Siukaski, the channeler of the Council of Light, is going live with me for Improv episode 3. It was really nice. I received a lot of feedback and comment from you. So I would like to have her on next Monday as a guest for the podcast. There, I will interview her on her original story of how she come to channel the Council of Light next Monday. And we are, invite you to join us. If you want to meet us in person, Amy and I are going to share a booth in the Conscious Life Expo in LA. So if you're still wintering in your city and it's snowing, you want some sunshine, welcome to sunny Southern California, right? That's where I live. I live in Huntington Beach. So it's always sunny here. I highly recommend you to join us in person. It's called the Conscious Life Expo. I think it's between 10,000 to 30,000 with a lot of well-known speakers in the spiritual realms. It's a 3-day event from February 20th to the 23rd. I just dropped the link in the comment so you can learn a little bit about the expo. And Amy and I are going to have a booth. Our booth number is 153. And I'm also going to speak in the expo as a lecturer. My talk is going to be on Friday, February 20th at 6 p.m. So if you are, if you are around, come join me in the talk. I'll give you a hug. I'm going to sign your books and we're going to take pictures. And if you want an aura reading or spirit message reading, you're welcome to come as well. So February 20th at 6 p.m. I think my talk is in Century Room B. So I hope to see you in there. I also dropped the comment of the time. And that's the link that you can purchase the ticket for a 3-day event. So lastly, my book, The Oracle Wheel, also got into the finalist of the book award at the Conscious Life Expo. So if I would really appreciate if you take 10 seconds right now, even right now, to vote for the book. Just grab that link, vote for the Oracle Wheel book so that in the Conscious Life Expo, I will be participating in the award ceremony and hopefully to see you there as well. Last but not least, I am going to be in Columbus, Ohio, actually, next week. In a couple weeks, January 31st. So it's the Women's Wellness and Self-Care Expo. I am giving out 2 tickets. So if you are around the Columbus, Ohio area and want to see me speak on stage and join the self-care and wellness movement, you can just let me know. So you can email info at oraclewheel.com to participate a drawing for 3 tickets. No, actually 2. I'm giving out 2 tickets for anyone who want to join me in the Women's Wellness and Self-Care Expo, and that's in Columbus, Ohio on January 31st. So it's a Saturday. It's a 1-day event. Not like the Conscious Life Expo, that's a 3-day event in February. Okay, so many exciting things happening that you can tune in and join me live because because of this architect portal that I talked about at the beginning, because of this new moon. So whenever that you've been working on a project or a or something that it's on an ongoing basis, basically now the universe is going to rise to meet you, to bring you the results. That's why it's such a proton portal for us to set our New Year intention, create a feng shui crystal grid and hang it in the direction to manifest that particular intention. If that intention for you is to manifest a successful business in 2026, then put it in your abundance corner. If this year you want more spiritual growth, increase your psychic ability, connect with your spirit team, put it in your spiritual growth corner. So that's why that personalized reading is so valuable for people who have purchased the book. All right. So I can't wait to see you this Thursday in my annual ritual of setting intention. And you're going to get a recording once you register as well. Okay. So this podcast, as I mentioned, is going to be live every Monday on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. And then every Tuesday, you get to listen on all the Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all your lovely platforms. So if you haven't subscribed to this particular podcast, please do so. I'm going to drop a link below. I host it on Captive Way. So this particular website, you can see all the links that you can subscribe to my YouTube channel if you prefer to see me talk, or sometimes I share screens, right? And if you want to just listen to the audio, subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and give me a 5-star review there, right? Thank you so much. Okay, so we are going to, tune in and talk a little bit about soul aura color. Now, for those of you who are live with me, if you have any questions to directly related to what I'm talking about, you're welcome to ask so that I can answer your questions, immediately. And you can, if you are listening or watching this a little bit later, you are always welcome to leave a comment and ask a question there, and I can answer you over there as well. And also let me know what would you like to listen more or hear more from me, for the following episodes, or even the guests you want me to invite to be on the podcast, right? So I want this to be a more interactive, live. That's why I prefer the live experience. So I want it to be a little bit more interactive and live, so that way it's not just me talking in the studio. Okay. So, all right. So let's talk about what is soul aura color. Hopefully you already grab a copy of the aura color wheel book. It's right behind me. And so in the system that I channel with my spirit team, I talk about there are 3 types of aura color around you. And that's the electromagnetic field, like a 3D, like an egg, literally like an egg-shaped 3D electromagnetic field around you. So we all naturally radiate this particular energy. And energy is just information that vibrates. It's basically frequencies and wavelength. Different wavelength resonate with different colors, reflect different colors in our invisible spectrum for aura colors, right? So they're very subtle. So that's basically what aura is. And there are 3 types of aura colors. First is your mood aura color. So your mood aura color is around your face. It radiates around your face. And it's literally like, are you upset? Are you happy? Are you exciting? That's the color that tells me about your emotions currently or your mood state. Now that changes all the time. That changes quite frequently. And for example, we can really intuitively pick up people's mood aura immediately looking at their face. Look, her face is turning red. She is, being shy or being angry, right? Depending on her actions, right? So you can tell a person's mood aura rather intuitively, quite easily. And that change and shift all the time. And the second type of aura color is the color around your head. So it's above the head, and that's your personality aura. The personality aura tells me are you outgoing? Are you an introvert? Are you analytical, or are you intuitive? It only changes when significant life events happen to you, right? So that's your personality aura. Now, kids changes more often, while adults are more stable. So it depends on, like your personality development, basically. And I call that semi-permanent because, it doesn't change as often, right? And then the last type of aura, which is this book talks about, is called the soul aura color. Now, soul aura color, it's around your heart area. So your heart chakra, so because your soul literally incarnated to planet Earth this lifetime in the heart, resided in your heart chakra. That's why it radiated around the area, and it's the most permanent out of the 3. Because, your soul aura tells me what are your soul gifts, what are you here to be of service, what are your wounds that you haven't healed or lessons that you haven't learned from your past lifetimes, right? That's the information that it stores in your soul aura color, because that's the imprint of your soul. Remember, energy is just information that vibrates, and your soul aura color, that energy stores those 3 information. So that's why, it's so important to know what it is to be in alignment with your soul's purpose, right? So your soul aura color literally tells me that 3 pieces of information: your soul gift archetype, your soul wounds, and your soul lessons. So that one is the most permanent out of the 3, because it takes a while for you to fully reclaim or embody your gift, or it might take a while for you to learn a soul lesson and heal a soul wound. That's why that's the most permanent out of the three. Now you will probably ask me, okay, so now that's what soul aura, and that's also why it matters, because once you know it, you can fully embody your soul's purpose. Like, would you like to do that? So that you are not always detouring in your soul's purpose and life keep putting you rocks and pebbles on the road, right? So that way you can be really flowing with your rainbow. I call it flowing with your rainbow because your aura are colors of the rainbow, right? The 7 aura layers. Thank you for tuning in from Pakistan. I think it's Sada. Thank you. Okay, so now I'm going to show you a little chart that I prepared to explain what are the 9 soul gift archetypes, which I talk about in the previous podcast. I think it's episode 2. I talk about what are the 9 universal soul gift archetypes. You can refer back to that. And then today we're going to talk about what are the 36 soul aura colors. I'm going to add this. So here we are going to see, here is the soul aura color. Now this particular graph, it's okay if you're listening. I'm trying my best to explain to it. So basically in your auric field, your auric field has 7 layers like this, rainbow layers of, egg shapes. Like think about onions or Russian doors, right? That has, different layers. So the innermost aura layer, the red one, so think about rainbow from red to violet, okay? So red is the innermost aura layer. And the second is orange, that's the sacral chakra. And then yellow aura layer, that's the solar plexus chakra. And then heart chakra, the green, right? And then we have blue, violet, white, something like in that order. Now this is the, all of your aura layers. Now your aura color, because it's an electromagnetic field, it has a powerhouse, and the chakras are the powerhouse of the electromagnetic field, right? So in the aura color wheel system, we uses the 6 aura layer that's within your body, okay? The last one, the crown chakra, powered by the, the white aura layer, is not in the system. It's because once the lower 6 aura layers are activated, balanced, and whole, and restored to a wholeness state, your crown chakra will automatically open up to connect you with the source energy or the divine energy. Okay, so that's why in the aura color wheel system, there were 6 aura layers. Now, these 6 aura layers has different combinations, and those combinations will result in the 36 soul aura colors, right? So this is the wheel. This is the whole spectrum of the 36 aura layer. So aura color. So basically, your soul gift archetype consists with 2 of the aura layers, one from the higher 3 chakras and one from the lower 3 chakras, because that's the universal law of the yin and the yang. That's how they work in pairs. So 2 strong aura layers becomes your soul gift archetype. For example, if you are born a healer, you have a strong heart chakra and strong solar plexus chakra. Why? Because you are compassionate of the human, the human condition. That's why your heart chakra needs to be strong. And that's coming from your past life gifts. And then your solar plexus chakra is fired up because of your gut instinct. You typically have really good gut instincts about people, right? So that makes you a healer soul gift archetype. And same with artist soul gift archetype. For example, right here. So we have the strong orange aura layer. That's your sacral chakra because you're creative. And also your third eye chakra. So the violet aura layer is also your strong layer because you can visualize or have a strong vision before other people see it. The painters, the artists, the poets, the musicians, they already have them in their mind, right? So that's why if you are born with an artist soul gift archetype, you have strong orange and violet aura layer. So that makes up the two strong aura layers that makes up 9 universal soul gift archetypes. You can be a visionary, you can be a healer, you can be an artist, entertainer, entrepreneur, warrior, reformer, or teacher. So those are the universal soul gift archetypes, which consist with 2 really strong aura layers. Now, one of your aura layer is your soul wound, meaning that you are born with that particular energy that's not balanced, not harmonized, and that's something that you are here to heal this lifetime. And that makes up your soul aura color. So basically, for example, if you see here, your aura color is jade. I think that's number 15, right, in the color. So if jade, that's you're born with a healer soul gift archetype, meaning that you have strong heart chakra and strong solar plexus chakra. So green and yellow, it's your strong aura layers. However, red aura layer is your wound. So that's the root chakra, which governs your ancestral, maybe you have some ancestral traumas, past life wounds, as well as karmic wounds. So that's why that's your wound. So this particular soul aura composition have more of the yellow and the green and less of the red. Very intuitive. You know that if you have more green, you have less red. So that's why it's a shade of yellow green. That's why your soul aura color radiate naturally a jade aura color, right? So so this is like the 2 strong and 1 is your wound. And then you ask me, what are the other 3 aura layers that's included in the system? Those are your lessons, meaning that you're neither very strong or very weak of it. So for example, I already talked about red as your wound, and orange, it's your sacral chakra. I haven't talked about it. And that's one of your lessons, right? And then yellow and green. So those 2 you're strong with. Then how about throat and third eye? The blue and violet. Those are your lessons. So the rest of the 3 aura layers are your soul lessons. So let me know if you have any questions in the comment. That basically the 6 aura layers in your soul aura color composition, 2 of them are your gift, 1 of them is your wound, and the other 3 are your lessons. And that's how the soul aura color is composed of. Okay. So now that's very cool. Then you're like, okay, this is like very technical. What's the like, how do I find out mine, and how do I use this information, right? How to make it practical and useful, not just theoretical, right? So the first thing is that if you haven't taken the soul aura color course, it's completely free on my website. It's helencreatesbeauty.com. I'm just going to put it. It's the website homepage, helencreatesbeauty.com. You can take a 7-minute quiz. It's 20 questions. It takes on average about 7 to 8 minutes per when you take the quiz. And that particular quiz is channeled. So you can get all the information about what your soul aura color is, which aura layers are your strong soul gift aura layers, and which aura layer is your wound, right? So you get all the information about your soul. So once you receive this information, now you understand that, for example, if you're born an artist like me, now please bust that imposter syndrome and reclaim that you are an artist. And don't ask me these questions. Am I good enough to be an artist? I didn't go to school for that or something like that. There is nonsense, because you literally are born with this. Your soul is made up with these 7 aura layers of light. Your soul is light energy. And if the light energy information literally encoded in your DNA and cellular memory and telling that you are an artist soul gift archetype, you need to embody that. Same thing if you're an entrepreneur but stuck in a corporate job. If you are visionary but you are not leading a team to achieve your vision, and if you're a teacher and you're not doing, like, for example, teaching or podcasting, right? Doing something of that, use your soul gift of service, that means that you are out of alignment with your soul's purpose. Now, that's one way of using this information. The second way of using your soul aura color information is that now you understand that you have soul wound here to heal. Then you can diagnose, which aura layer is out of balance, what type of symptoms you are experiencing. Are you experiencing physical, emotional, mental, or spiritual symptoms? And then you use the holistic medicine recommendations according to that aura layer to heal that wound. So that's the cool thing, like that put you in a driver's seat rather than a victimhood, to be in control of your own aura health or your energy health in general. Okay, so Christine on Instagram is commenting that I took the quiz. My color is carnation, and I ordered the book. It should be delivered today. That's awesome, Christine. And so if you already ordered the book and just leave a 1-sentence 5-star review on Amazon, you don't even need to order the book from Amazon to leave a review there. So that way you can join me this Thursday on a live New Year Feng Shui Crystal Grid, New Year Intention Feng Shui Crystal Grid workshop. And in this workshop, I'm just going to put it in the comment and grab the link. In this workshop, we are going to set our intention together and then create a crystal grid to manifest your intentions for 2026. Because after you order the book, don't forget to claim your personalized Feng Shui birth element and Gua number reading. In that reading, you're going to get the 4 lucky directions of your Feng Shui Gua number. Okay, so I'm going to also put a link to claim your book order, gift, 3 bonus gift. You're going to get the reading. You also get to join the Oracle Wheel Circle, as well as $50 of the Rainbow Aura Meditation Bundle. Okay, so awesome. So once you took the quiz, you understand the information, you know your soul aura color and what are the strong, soul aura colors and what are the soul gift archetypes that you're currently embodying. You're going to use that to be of service, and then understand or self-diagnose your wounds and lessons, and then try to basically use the holistic recommendations in the book to heal your aura layer. Now, for example, when I took the quiz, I know I channeled the quiz. But when I in a channeling mode or in a trance state, I didn't really recognize what's going on. So I have to use later on my logical brain to take the quiz. And I was born with a tangerine soul aura color. That means that I have, so I'm more of a shade of orange. That's why my blue aura layer is my wound. Okay, so once you identify, okay, that's my wound, or even it's a lesson. If your blue aura layer is just a lesson, and right now I'm out of balance, meaning that you might experiencing physical symptoms like strep throat, nose bleeding, sinusitis, especially during the winter, right? Then you understand, okay, that's the area that is out of balance. Or you have ADHD or autism in that spectrum, that's another symptom, just an emotional and mental symptom of the same aura layer that's out of balance. Then now I have an episode in YouTube also talks about the holistic, recommendations for all 7 aura layers when you're out of balance, what you need to do. So I'm going to also link that to my YouTube episode, so that way you can go back and check. Okay, so right now, if my blue aura is out of balance, what should I do? Right? It's also listed in the book. Now you can use different crystals when it's blocked. When you feel like you're blocked, you should use like sapphire, blue kyanite, azurite, right? And when it's overactive, when a particular aura layer is actually overactive, you should use the opposite color. So that means in the aura color wheel, it means the complementary color. So if blue aura layer is out of balance, you actually want to use orange color, like the other color when it's overactive. If your blue aura layer, meaning you're very talkative, you're over communicative, that means your throat chakra is already overactive. So you need to calm it down. So how do you calm it down? You use the opposite spectrum of the orange crystal, like the one actually I'm currently wearing. I think it's amber, the ring I'm wearing, right? Or golden hero quartz, lemon quartz. Those are good balancing crystals to this particular aura layer. So it doesn't mean that your blue aura layer or your throat chakra only needs blue crystals. Sometimes you want orange to calm it down. That's the yin and the yang. The opposite colors sometimes heal each other. Now, the same thing, some of you took the soul aura color quiz and realized that your soul aura is not your favorite color. That has nothing to do. Yes, most of us might resonate with our favorite color as our soul aura color, but some of you might not have the same result. Why? Because you should do some introspection in that respect. Like, why am I not liking, or sometimes I hate my soul aura color? If that's the color that I'm radiating, why am I not liking it? Do you accept yourself? You should ask yourself. I have a thumbs up right now. So do you actually accept yourself as who you are? That's the first question you should ask, right? Am I fully embodying my soul gift archetype, right? Or am I just trying to avoid it? Or like not give myself permission to do it because the society, my teacher, or somebody else said that that's not permitted, or things like that. So you should look into that. And also sometimes our favorite color is actually our soul wound aura color, because like even when I was little, while I was healing my throat chakra, my favorite color is not orange. I was born with tangerine. I like it now, but I didn't like that color when I was a kid because I was healing my soul wound, and my favorite color is actually blue when I was a kid. That's because you need that particular energy to heal. So it doesn't mean that you are born with a certain soul aura color and that particular color has to be your favorite color, because sometimes your favorite color can be the soul wound aura color because you need that color energy to heal. That's basically color therapy, right? You actually need that color to heal or balance your whole auric system to put it back into wholeness. So like the holistic medicine I listed in the book, and also in the one of the YouTube episodes I talk about, it had included crystal, yoga poses if you practice yoga, or what type of food you can eat, because food is energy, food is medicine. So for example, in for the blue aura layer, you can eat, of course, the blue type of food, right? Blueberry, blue butterfly pea flower tea. I love that tea. Blue lotus tea, right? Coconut water, raw honey, blackberry. Those are really good for blue aura layer. So I also included essential oil, herbs and flowers, flower essence, feng shui directions, solfeggio frequency music, the hertz, as well as archangels, spirit guides, and spiritual practices. Now, chanting and solfeggio frequency music are really helpful for the blue aura layer. So solfeggio frequency is like literally like 741 hertz. It's for blue aura layer. So each aura layer or each chakra has a particular hertz. It's almost like tuning forks that we tune our auric field back to alignment of its natural state. That's why, those meditations in the Rainbow Aura Meditation Bundle, it has a particular frequency to different aura layer. When you're healing it or when you try to balance it, it's beneficial to listen to them. And it's totally okay that you just use them as background music. If you're working your computer, just put them on, in your laptop and listen to them as you're working, because it reprogram your auric field in your subconscious mind. You don't have to be, like super conscious about it. So there are different holistic practices to use for these different aura layers to rebalance your whole auric field back into balance. And once you balance, like what's the point, right? Like first of all, you need to find it out. Like how do you find out? You take the course to find out what is your soul aura color. And second of all, once you have the information, once you understand what are your gift, wounds, and lessons, how you are going to use it as to practically, use this information to bring your aura into a wholeness state. Because, and lastly, you can use this information to either heal or manifest. Okay, healing and manifestation to all that we want. So I'm going to share the secrets of all healing and manifestation from an aura or energy standpoint. Because when we manifest or when we want to become the next version of ourselves, I always joke around that right now the Helen you're meeting today is the Helen 5.0. So manifestation is from the outside in, while healing is from the inside out. When I mention about manifestation from outside in, if from inside out, it literally means from your red or root chakra, red aura layer in the very inside of your onion layers of your aura layers, right? All the way to your crown chakra. So you need to know your soul so much. You need to fully embody your soul gift archetype so that you can feel that emotion in your sacral chakra, then so that you can think like that soul gift archetype energy, like the artist, successful artist mental mindset. So all of these are in alignment. Through your heart chakra, you're going to send the universe a very strong signal that, hey, I'm ready. I'm totally stepping in this identity. That's what I want to create. So the universe or the source energy is going to co-create the reality you want to experience and also bring you opportunities, synchronicities, and the right people in your life. Okay, so that's how manifestation works. That's why you want to work on your aura layers. And on the other hand, healing, when people come, with this work to heal their soul wounds and learn their soul lessons, it goes from the outside in. When I meant outside in, it's from source energy. We're pulling down source energy through our heart chakra, right? Then when we have the positive mindset, positive attitude, literally like sometimes we practice positive affirmations like Louise Hay, the founder of Hay House Publishing, literally heal her cancer from positive affirmation. But that's not enough. You also need to feel. So not only from, what you think, but also what you're thinking need to activate the emotion in your sacral chakra because your mental aura layer is envelop the emotional aura layer. And both the elevated emotion, feeling love, feeling supportive, feeling safe and secure, feeling joy, all of these is going to send a really strong signal to your body in the red aura layer, in the physical body, the innermost aura layer. And telling your body that I'm safe, I'm healthy, I'm thriving. That's how you heal your body physically. So it's not like, people call it miracles. I call it aura science. Because once you work on all of your aura layers, like they achieve in a balanced and holistic state, your body is naturally healthy and thriving. And I want to share an example that actually literally just happened to my mom. My mom was diagnosed with stage 1 liver cancer in August last year, 2025. And like liver is located in the yellow aura layer, solar plexus chakra, right? So I know that she has a wound in that area. So all I did is that and that particular area stores anger and resentment. In the solar plexus chakra, you can identify it. That's negative, energy. And because of me healing my ancestral trauma that triggered her, that initial her to also heal her ancestral trauma, basically to forgive her parents. I forgave her as my mom, and now she's facing this new initiation. Hey, by the way, now you are sick, are you going to face this, right? So I tune into her spirit team and relay a message to her and telling her that, Mom, maybe it's time to forgive grandma and grandpa, because I think that anger and resentment is what's killing you, right? My mom began to sob, and I think I already done my job. And then it's her soul's free will to choose if she forgive my grandparents or not, right? And the next morning, when she needs to do a procedure to help heal the liver cancer, she actually bowed down on her knees. I've never saw her praying in my whole life. That was the first time, because I did not grow up religious or spiritual in any way. She literally bowed down on her knees and opened up the curtain in the hotel room and said that, God or universe, universal consciousness, oneness, whatever that is, I forgave my parents. Please help me heal. And that decision of healing her yellow aura layer, although I've done a lot at home in the background, I place a visual frequency music, I put a golden healer crystal, golden healer quartz crystals in her bedroom. Now she's not woo at all, so she doesn't believe any of these, but she just let me do all of these, right? And then I change her bed's direction to her personal health direction while she sleeps. And I make sure she also eats facing her personal health direction. Okay. So all of these that I'm doing it at home, plus she actually chose to forgive her parents, literally brought her the healing. So that day after the procedure, the doctor told me that, it's super successful. I'm so glad to see that. And I knew that at that point, she was completely healed. And of course, through the medical system, you need to wait 2-3 months for her to go back to do all the scanning to see the result. And of course, by early December last year, it was good news. The cancer was completely gone. Okay, so that was so-called a miracle. You would say that it's a miracle, but I would say that it's chakra or aura alignment. She healed her yellow aura layer, solar plexus chakra wound. That's why, healing happens it can be in a physical body, it can be a mental state if you have anxiety and depression, as well as emotional body, right? You heal your inner child, our spiritual aura layers, past life wounds, ancestral wounds, and karmic patterns. So that's why it's so powerful for you to use this information. So once you know your soul aura color, once you know your soul gift archetype, your soul wounds and soul lessons, you use this information to put yourself in the driver's seat of your own destiny. That's what this information gives you, right? That's why it's so important to know them and to use them on a daily practice. So I received a question on YouTube asking if I have a blue soul aura color and have chronic problems with nose and throat, do I need to do a meditation, blue or orange? Okay, so I want to clarify that you have a blue soul aura color. Did you take the quiz? Did you take the soul aura color quiz and identify that your soul aura color is blue, or you just mentioned that? So if you have a blue soul aura color, you should be a teacher soul gift archetype. So red aura layer is your wood. Now this question asking that, well, blue aura layer is already one of my strong aura layer. For example, because I'm a teacher soul gift archetype and I already have a blue aura layer that's strong, but however, I still have problems with it. I still have constant nose and throat problems, but that's a symptom of a blue aura layer out of balance, right? But it can happen. Just so you know, even 2 strong aura layers that you're born strong with, but if you don't use it or you overuse it, those 2 aura layers can also be out of balance. meaning that even if I born with a strong blue aura layer, if I overuse it, or if I don't use it, or I suppressed it, both of them can lead to an imbalance. Okay. So that's why, even though you're born with these already strong, sometimes you still have a, need to balance it as well. Okay. So throat problem or nose problem, that's a typical imbalance of the blue aura layer. And that means it's blocked. It's not overactive, right? When it's blocked, you actually want to use blue color to heal it, okay? Not orange. Now, when will you use orange? It's when it's overactive. What does it mean by overactive? Like, for example, you over communicate, like you talk nonstop. The whole room is silent. You talk just nonstop. So that's overactive. Same with the ADHD energy. Like you need to do. Like it's really hard for you to calm down, right? ADHD, or you have anxiety, right? It's like too much. You have too much that flow energy that bring you out of whack. That's when you use orange to balance it. But if you have sickness around the area, or if you have symptoms that are not like overactive, that's more like just natural balancing, you would like to use the same color of that particular aura layer, like blue, to heal it. I hope that answers your question. But the best way to find out what your aura color is and what aura layer that you need to work on is definitely to take the Soul Aura Color Quiz. It's free. It's on my website homepage, helencreatesbeauty.com. Okay. I want to see if there's other questions coming in. I hope this helps you to fully understand, what your soul aura color means. And as I mentioned, all the practical tips, I had a different YouTube video explained like each aura layer, what are the good, crystals, yoga poses, foods, essential oil, herbs, flower essence, feng shui directions, solfeggio frequency music, what archangels you can work with, as well as spiritual practice for each aura layer. And if you have already taken the quiz, bought the book, please join me this Thursday in the Feng Shui Crystal Grid New Year Intention Setting workshop. And it's a sacred container for us to set our intention with clarity so that we can create a crystal grid together to ground it in Mother Earth and put it in our Feng Shui lucky direction to help us manifest our intention in 2026. And there is a link on my website to register. And I understand that because the book is completely sold out on Amazon during the weekend, it actually put the book's ranking into top 10 in the ESP and chakra category of Amazon books. So in case you just order it, it hasn't arrived yet, it's hard for you to leave the review right now. I give you the benefit of the doubts, right? You can still register for the workshop and send us your Amazon review screenshot within a month of the workshop. Okay. So there is avocado toast. I love avocado toast. 201 is asking on YouTube, is that when working with healing a soul aura layer, how long does it take to manifest, and how do you validate that it's working? I love this question. That means you're on it. So if you're working on a particular aura layer, so say, a red aura layer, because I was healing my ancestral trauma, or blue aura layer because I was healing a physical symptom. Basically, how do you know that it's working? It's basically that particular symptom that bothers you, that used to bother you, it's gone. Okay. So meaning that, for example, I was constantly having strep throat or nose bleeding, but these symptoms is getting less and less as I'm healing that particular aura layer. Okay. And then physical, or it can be mental or spiritual, or like if you're healing your red aura layer, my anxiety seems to be less and less frequent. I have less panic attacks. I feel more secure and safe in my body. Or literally for me, it's like I was healing my ancestral wounds. My daughter would draw a bunny rabbit and tell me that, a bunny can be a bunny and you can be you, mom. Like even my daughter feels it. Like I didn't tell her anything about ancestral trauma healing, right? And my mom can feel a energy shift when we had the conversation because I totally forgive her. And the same thing, like you will see it reflect back in your 3D reality. That things that used to bother you, you don't feel that bothersome anymore. No matter that's a relationship or a situation that used to trigger you. And right now, maybe in the process, you're still triggered by it a little bit, but it's less intense, right? So like my mom used to trigger me like a button, push a button, I get like all angry and rile up. But right now, her energy is her energy. I just respect of however she does it. It doesn't bother you as much anymore. Then that particular thing that you're working on, that it's working. Okay. I hope this answers your question, avocado toast. Yeah, that's the fantastic news. I share about it at the very early on of the episode. Is that the Aura Color Wheel book now is in top 10 in the ESP and chakra category, as well as it's currently sold out. But don't worry, more in the way. Basically, Hay House is reprinting them. So that's why for those of you who try to register the Feng Shui birth and Feng Shui crystal workshop this Thursday and haven't had the chance to read and leave your review yet, I gave you the benefit of doubt. You can register it without sending the screenshot, but please be respectful to all the other people who have leave the review. You will leave the review within 1 month time frame of the workshop. I still let you in, okay, because of this particular situation. Okay, thank you so much for leaving the review. It's such a great support to all authors. If you like a particular author, please write a review because it means the world to them. And I hope this particular episode helped you understand a little bit deeper about what your soul aura color means. And if you want to join me in person, I will be in Columbus, Ohio on January 31st for the Women's Wellness and Self-Care Expo. I will be speaking on stage and giving out 2 tickets. So if you want to join me there, please let me know. And then also on February 20th, Friday to Saturday and Sunday, that weekend, I will be at the LA Conscious Life Expo. Amy and I will both have a booth as well as speaking at the conference. So you can either meet me in Columbus, Ohio or LA if you want some sun. Okay, so I will see you next Monday for our live episode. And next Monday, Amy Siukowski, the channeler of Council of Light, will be with me as a guest. And I hope to see you live and listen to on your favorite platform. Remember to subscribe and leave a good review over there. Have a blissful rest of your day.